Where did it just Where did the chat just go? Holy shit, none of this is working. Hang on, hang on. I didn't post anything on Instagram, hang on. Chat, dude, this is so annoying. synthwave one. Oh yeah, oh fuck yeah. Oh yeah, give me some of that. Give me some of that. Change this camera angle. Let's change this camera. Hang on. Whoa. Yeah, there we go. That's better, right? That's better. Chorus or something. What's the chorus on? Where's my chorus? That's what this sounds like. Hey Moo. You're a hug. What's the equivalent of F minor? Not D. G sharp major? How are you doing today, Moo? It's good to see you. Let's go for a different... Let's go for some... We've got creamy blues here. Oh. Oh, hang on. Calm down. Calm down. Oh, hang on. Hang on. A bit of like delay or something, like a slapback. When it's slapback. Give Daddy a slapback. Slap. I need a slapback. Give me a slapback. Is there a slapback on here? That's there. Real, there you go. everybody. How are we all doing today? It's good to see all of you. You can't see my face, and it feels really weird without you being able to see my face, considering my name is Face. Welcome to the stream. Moo, how are you doing today? It's good to see you, my friend. Let me play you a little song. Let me play you a little song. I think the guitar's gone a little bit out of tune. This probably isn't the right guitar for this, to be fair. Yeah, because it's a bit too spanky, this guitar. Unless you're on this pickup. Then it's a little bit out of tune. We'll use a different guitar, I think. But yeah, if anyone's there, say hi. See how we're doing. Where's the Telecaster? I feel like yes, this is the bad boy we need. Not really a shredding guitar, but this one will do better for any softer stuff I want to do. Is it in tune? Kind of. A little bit out, but we can work with it. So, we're going to start off today, as usual, with a bit of a jam. And then we're going to... we're going to look through some old songs. Let me change the face cam so you can actually see my face. Let me change it so you can see my face. Is that high enough? That's not high enough. You can just see my chin. That's not working. It's still not working. Hang on. Put a bunch of guitars on the floor. Okay. Is that the right angle? There you go. Cool. Hello. I feel like we're at a bit of a Dutch angle. We're sort of this way. That works. Yes. Hello. How are we all doing? So today the plan is... I mentioned on stream yesterday, I found a folder on my computer of a bunch of projects I haven't opened up in a while. And I wanted to open them up and go through them, have a little listen to some of them, you know? Some of them sounded pretty cool. And if any of them are good, we can, like, finish the songs, basically. So, let me first set up a preset so that I can open up these projects. Open up the projects basically without having to change anything. There we go. So what I need to do, new project. You can still hear me, can't you? Yeah. I don't know why it does that every time I open this project. Okay. So I need a preset that is set up to send audio out to you guys. Restream we want. Out to my IP address. And that should work, right? Now if I save that... In fact, let's just do this as my normal mastering chain, because that'll make things a lot easier. And then if I draw something in here, you guys should be able to hear it. I'm fully aware you can't see on screen just yet. You should be able to now. See a little something. If I press something on screen, you guys can hear that, right? So let's go through the projects I found, because first of all, the naming convention was different. I was naming them weird shit, so let me show you what I got. So the oldest song on there was 2018. Now that one I know for a fact doesn't work. But like, for example, this. Time I open a project, it's going to change that. That's so annoying. So this one has a bunch of missing stuff. But the important thing is that the vocals and all of the effects are still in place. I didn't save that other project. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds. 'Cause I am not a smart man, baby, this evening. I'm not a smart man, baby, tonight. Then we need rear plug, rear stream. And then you should be able to hear stuff, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Now I save that mastering chain. Store preset, stream master. Put F3 at the end so I know what it is. Hello, Matt, how are you? So this is a song, I wrote this song years ago. This is a song called Stories. And there was something about the song that I just couldn't quite get my hands on. Well, it was originally called Stories, and I changed it to Break the Chain. But essentially, there was something about, like, it was either the message, or the vocals, or the melody, or something that I just couldn't get to grips with. I never finished this song. But this was like a poppy version of this, and it's really interesting listening back to these, because some of these are definitely like the start of the Occupation Baby vibe. Right, so this is a song called Stories from 2018. There is a couple of things missing here. There's a couple of like, oh, that was it. It's this drum beat, right? Yeah, okay, give me a sec. I'm just gonna change this. So.
You know somebody told me.
Well, like shit the past 3 days, so I spent 5 hours of my day today reading fan fiction, which I guess kind of helped, but also not really. How are you? I'm doing really well, thank you. I had a performance today with, and my manager came along, and she spent all day singing my praises, which I feel really good about. But also it's just nice to get stuff done, you know? I'm sorry to hear having a bit of a shit day. Maybe listening to some of my musical failures might make you happy. But yeah, this song, maybe this is a song worth revisiting at some point, but yeah, this is it.
You know somebody told me.
Also interesting to hear how my singing has changed.
Somebody told me everyone you meet knows something you don't. So you will find me roaming.
His drums are really weird.
You will find me roaming the streets, looking for those stories that I need.
Like, there's potential here.
But I will find a home and love another soul and keep smiling as I go.
So much auto-tune.
Out there is something sweeter than anything I'd ever known. On the path is laid before us. Open up another door. It's the end
There's also a chord missing.
Tell yourself to not be afraid. It's the end of the night. You could waste your life and you only have yourself to blame.
There's so much auto-tune. It is incredible, like, the vocal style there compared to what I do now. Like, obviously, like, there's pitch correction on what I do now, but, like, it's so blatant in that. But yeah, there's a chord wrong in there, just between how I would now play that song. So what key are we in there? We've got a G sharp. We've got a G minor, a B flat 6. Really? We've got what was that? G minor, and then a B flat 6. No, it's not B flat 6. Hang on. Oh, why is the guitar stopped? That was weird.
You know somebody told me. You know somebody told me.
What's that last chord?
Everyone you meet knows something you don't.
Is it really a G sharp? That sounds really odd. I was definitely experimenting with like some weird chords. Let me just have a listen to these synths, because yeah, there's something in the chorus that doesn't fit. So in this bit where it goes,
Find a home, and I will find a home, love another soul, and keep smiling as I go. And what I found out there is something sweeter than anything I'd ever known.
so it's this bit. It's
On the path is laid.
and in here it is just the same chord. It goes what, B flat, and then G minor. But in the version I've got, it goes
On the path is laid before us. Open up another door.
no. What's the last chord?
Past is laid before us. Open up another door. It's the end of the night. It's a somber life when you can't find what you're looking for.
It's definitely a song that I think I could finish now. There was always something about that song that bothered me. I don't know whether it was like the message or whatever. I'm trying to think what general vibe I was going for. Somebody told me everyone you meet knows something you don't. What if I did it in that style? So it's like,
You know somebody told me. You know somebody told me. You know somebody told me.
that was it. It was the key. I can never work out what key this song's in. That sounds what I refer to as like barber music. Any guys who get their hair cut in barbers in the UK know exactly what I mean. It's always like a song that you will not expect to have a dance remix to it. And then, like, it would literally be like, I'm trying to think of it. The one that I heard, I genuinely heard this in a barber's. It was like, it was like,
And now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down,
but it was like in the background. I was like, what the fuck is this? But yeah, this is Stories / Break the Chain, a song that I could potentially finish. We're going to save any changes we made today because I do think there's potential there. I kind of forgot about that song. This one is called OB Maybe Baby. Might be oh, that one immediately crashed. So maybe we can't check that one out. These days, I'm pretty sure it's mostly AI generated as well. Yeah, the one I go to, I don't think it is because it's the same playlist every time and has been for like 5 years. So this one's called More OB Baby. I remember this one. Oh, never mind. That one also crashed. Some of these songs are gonna have like files that aren't on the computer anymore, and I think if it just if it gets to the point where there's so many files that aren't there anymore, it just goes, nope, it just dies. Haven't been to mine often enough to know whether they change it up or not. Fair enough. That's really annoying. Yeah, they do put on like 3-hour videos. OB with Vox when I'm ill. Is this one gonna work? That one also crashed. That worries me because these weren't crashing the other day. What's going on, man? Why has this happened? Maybe we should just sing you guys a song. Do you want to hear the rest of that?
I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me.
Whatever happened to Lewis Capaldi? I swear he released like a couple of albums that were bangers and then just like, try updating your software. This software is 12 years old. Maybe even older than that. So hang on. Is there more to this? Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to validate the files like you do on Steam. Because I think that's part of it. So I'm going to hit update, and I know this is going to go fucking nuts. Okay, that's fine. Magneto, that's fine. Don't need Magneto anymore. Don't use that anymore. Reverb A, Roomworks. Magneto again. Because I've uninstalled and reinstalled this software so many times, there's loads of random files around that it's trying to, like, navigate. And it's just struggling with some of them, I guess. Let me pick another one. So this one's called Groovy Shit 2019. Okay. Okay, you guys can't hear it, but it sounds terrible. That truly is like my first. Oh, hang on. Where's the from track preset? I just made the preset. Where is it? Oh, are you kidding me that it didn't save that preset? I've got to do this every time just so you guys can hear it. I made a preset. Does the Lights Master preset work on here? It was called Stream Preset. Where's it gone? Ugh. Okay. Hang on. Turn that from mod to class, and then put in the restream thing, and that should work. By the way, with me messing around with sound stuff, what usually happens is it ends up turning off my microphone. So if you notice my microphone, if it looks like I'm talking, but my microphone is not working, if you could do me a favor and yell at me, that'd be great. Okay, we now have Stream Master. There we go. So this is this one. This should have like a guitar on it. So let's just put like a random ass. This is what a lot of this is going to be, is recovering some of these. So. The fuck is this, Jack? Genuine question. Is that even me playing that? I don't think that's me. You can yell at me without that happening, that's fine if you need to. Oh my god, I missed these drums. This was a drum kit I used for years. Oh yeah, listen to those. Those are the same drums I used in All Damn Night and Scissors. And it's really funny to hear them now. There's also some like samples on here, but they're not working. I'm gonna just save these. I'm gonna like see if I can bring some of these back. So now I've like revitalized everything. I'm going to just quickly press another one that crashed earlier. Okay, that also crashed. That's fine. Just checking. Hey, what song is that?
Try to keep you close to me, but life got in between.
Was that song popular anywhere else but the UK? It's
Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I could stop for a minute and be by your side. Hold back the river, hold back.
It wasn't Passenger. That was James Bay, B-A-Y. There was one on here that was an Occupation Baby song. This should be interesting. So, Make You Proud was the original title of Lights. Hence, because of the first couple of lyrics. Oh my god, this is like a finished song. This is going to be really interesting. So, Make You Proud was the original title of Lights before I called it Lights, because of the one of the opening lines. I write these songs to make you proud. I wrote that song years ago, and I never knew what to do with it. And this is labeled as Consume 8, which is my like digital like drum and bass dubstep project. So let's see how this sounds, because this is going to sound real weird. Hang on. Sorry, there's a few things I need to just quickly fix here. There's an acoustic guitar in there. Not one of those in the original. Or in the final version. So yeah, this is... What the fuck is this? There's some weird things in here. I don't know what I feel about it. Oh, you can't hear? Okay. Thank you for letting me know that. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that, so just... Why is it not saving the stream, Master? That's so annoying. I'm literally hitting save on these projects, and it's not saving the master where you can actually hear it. I'm going to have to just do this every single time. Sorry. Why is it not saving that? That's so weird.
Try to keep you close to me, but life got in between. Try to square, not being there, but think that I should have been better. Pull back the river, let me look in your eyes. Pull back the river so I stop for a minute and be by your side.
Okay, it's now saved as the Stream Master. Let's have a listen. So this is the original Lights. This was recorded in 2019.
It's too cold to sleep at
It's a higher key.
And I'm finally breaking down. I'm not the kind of guy who asks anyone for help, and so I'll sing it clear. I will sing it loud. I write these songs to make you.
Where is this going? Where is this going? What the fuck is this? Hey, Sharks. This is so weird to listen to. So, for years, here's a little insight, right? Lights is the first song I've released of like my current era of Occupation Baby, which is hang on, let's see. It goes,
It's too cold to sleep at night, and I'm finally breaking down. I'm not the kind of guy who asks anyone for help, and so I sing it clear, I will sing it loud. I write these songs to make you proud.
I had just that for like 5 years. And literally one day I was driving to work and when
Feels as though I am turning into stone.
and I was like, hang on. And then just one day it just all poured out of me. I think I mentioned this before, but that was a day I harnessed my ADHD. When I wrote Lights, I wrote the song, recorded it, mastered it, uploaded it, recorded a music video to it, in like 24 hours. And then I slept for like 18 hours. It was great. But on a spiritual level, well, that's the thing is that like sometimes you say something and you're like, that's good. That's something I should put in a song, you know? But what you're going to see is that a lot of these songs turned into other songs, right? I've had it before where like I've been talking to someone and I've suddenly said something like, as like a metaphor, and I've been like, write that down. Like, one for Moo that you will know. God, what are the chords of that song?
But how can you hold on? We run ourselves into the ground for a roof over our heads, but we'll stay strong.
I released a song years ago called Tunnel Vision, that had the hook in the chorus, we run ourselves into the ground for a roof over our heads. And I remember saying that to someone who had like just lost their job. And basically I was trying to say to them like, it's not the end of the world, like actually having a bit of time. They live with their parents still. So I was like, you've got a bit of time off, you can take that time to kind of get to yourself. And I remember saying we run ourselves into the grounds for like a roof over our heads. And I was like, I should put that in a song. Metaphors the only way I can explain my feelings. If you ever want more, I got you. Oh, it's fine. Like, that's how I write a lot of my songs. Is just that I'll come up with 1 or 2 lines, and I'll be like, that should be in a song. You know, I said one the other day. What was it I said the other day? I was talking about when there's like tension in a room, right? I was talking about like how there was tension in a room and like I could tell that people weren't saying the things they want to. And I said something like I could barely see them for all the elephants in the room. And I was like, hang on. So I'm trying to sort of put that into a song at the moment. I'm really curious about this one. This song is called Fucking Chaos in all capital letters. There's a chance this crashes. Nope, it is loading. It is loading. Oh my god, they are big waveforms. What the fuck is this? I dread to think now. The thing is, we're missing a bunch of stuff. We're missing a compressor on that channel. We're missing distortion on that channel, and that channel, and that channel, and that channel. Okay, so I'm going to have to quickly just go through and sort some stuff. Stick a compressor on that one. Stick just a shitty old distortion on that. If they're good guitar parts, it doesn't matter what the distortion is. I know that's a hot take, but just bear with me on this one. And I'm hoping it saved the preset of me making it so that you guys can hear it. Because if it didn't, I'm going to get real mad. I remember these plugins, though. A friend of mine made me these plugins, or gave me these plugins, basically. And some of them were really, really useful. These are all going to be really shit distortion sounds, but it's going to be interesting to see what comes out here. There's also an audio file that we are missing, which is going to be a thing for a lot of these. Is there any bass on here? That's the bass, okay. I dread to think what this is. Those drums work, right? Yeah, okay, the drums work. So let me see if it lets me play through the master. Stream master, there you go. Okay, Cool. So you should be able to hear this. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Are you ready? Because this is genuinely something I've not listened to in... When was 2018? 8 years. Oh, hang on. Why is it so quiet? Does it get louder? Is there automation on the input? There. Okay, there is. Yeah, we'll just trust the process. I'm just noticing that this is in 5/4. What the fuck is this? Alright, Tool? That lick is ridiculous. I believe this is a guitar solo. This looks very solo-esque to me. Let's stick it through here if it is. What the fuck is this, man? That's not the note I thought that was going to end on. Okay. I mean, that was obviously, like, this was when I was still very much in my, like, tech metal phase. I was watching something from Film Cube earlier and he said about people trying to change your appearance. That's no longer me. I'm a homunculus of your selfish desires. Okay. That's... Yeah, why not? Okay, so some of these are now working that didn't work before. So I'm going to click... There was one... Was it OB 2024? No, there's a few... There's a few on here that, again, like... So here's another one that I found. So this is called OB 2019. I have been trying to make an Occupation Baby album for years. And some of the songs... I mean, they all started as those rocky songs, right? You've all listened to fucking Scissors. Hang on. Where's my pick gone? I need a pick for Scissors. You've all heard Scissors with a... What's the what's the riff in the middle? Hang on. Can I still play it? I haven't played that in years. I'm a Scissors star, that's not a lesbian metaphor. Awesome. If you don't know Scissors, this is my least played Occupation Baby song. It is like a 6-minute long, I like to call it alternate rock Jesus of Suburbia. I need an octave pedal to play Scissors properly. I'll do a little playthrough of Scissors to show you what the deal is with Scissors and why it's very different to my usual stuff. So, mod picture. There we go. So Scissors starts off with this riff.
Streetlights and warning signs, I'm about to change your mind. Here we stand.
It's really hard to sing without screaming.
On broken glass, our fallen selves recount, but we can't blame ourselves this time.
And it goes. Line.
And we will fall back down to earth whether we like it or not. We will live again. You'll live forever, rules will throw away. We'll be forever known a renegade. You'll come back down when you find your senses.
It's really hard to sing in head voice.
Find your senses again. This is the last time I will take a moment of your time. Another girl.
Hang on, that lick is nuts. So you can hear how it's not very similar to some of my other songs. For reference, my last song didn't have any guitar in it until the solo, and the song before that was 4 chords and went the entire song.
Feels like I'm asleep, I barely feel alive. Tell me a story for a second time. I'm not satisfied. I'm never satisfied.
So you can see how the vibes are different, right? This album this folder, within this folder, is full of songs I wrote back when things... In fact, there is the original Scissors. Scissors 2K18 Pro, which means production. Some of these songs, I don't know what they are. G-sharp rock song, I think, is All Damn Night, because that's in G-sharp. Dying Sun, I've shown you before. Idols, I've shown you before. Jackals, I've shown you before. Storm is in here. I don't know what OB's Sexy Groove is. There are some kind of growls in Scissors, but I can't really do that very well. I also have a bit of a cold at the moment, so if I could get a record with just Scissors with the artwork, I'd finally be happy with the world. I must admit, the artwork for Scissors, I drew that. I'm really into like that like biomechanical vibe. Oh god, I just dropped my guitar. And I just drew that one day, thinking about this. I won't go into what Scissors is actually about, but just talking about, you know, or thinking about what the song's about. I want to show you the album artwork. There it is. That's the song. But yeah, this is the album artwork. Can I show that in a bigger way? There you go. Cool. Yeah, I drew that and then scanned it. It's still got 4,000 plays, to be fair. Like, that's a lot more than any of my songs did before. But for reference, I think Forevermore is my most played, which has 13,000, and then Satisfied has 12,700. But maybe I'll make more songs like it. I keep posting on Instagram about how the songs I'm writing at the moment, they vary from being like, I wrote a song the other day that was like,
say something, I don't know what to say anymore. I know you got half the words and twice the heart.
Like, nice little songs like that. That song does have like a drop in it. And then, Matt, I found the original... How do I explain this? So Storm, I wrote years ago. And then I recorded an official version, which I sent to Drum because I wanted his opinion on something. And that version is the one that turned into the version now. All I did was chop off the ending. But I completely forgot. It had this ridiculous guitar part that went... And it had this ridiculous, like, it was like...
You got more than you bargained for. I don't know what you wanna do. Got more than you bargained for. World's on fire, now you're gonna put it out.
Like, it had this ridiculous outro that had this bit where it was like... And I cut it because I was like, that doesn't fit the vibe. But I might put it back in. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Let me double check this song, see if there's anything missing that I need to put on. There's some compression on stuff, but I don't necessarily need that. That has a bass on it. That has fuzz on it. Are these guitars? I know you guys can't see it at the moment. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay, main skin. I mean, that's the thing is that, like, I don't listen to a lot of bands like that. So my interpretation of that kind of music, like I showed that to a friend and he went, that sounds just like Queens of the Stone Age. And he's a massive Queens of the Stone Age fan, so he was like, I love it. But I was like, I've never listened to Queens of the Stone Age. Like I know they're big hits, but I've never sat down and listened to them. So the fact that he thought it sounded like that was quite a compliment. I don't know what this song is. As I said, this is called, what's this song called? OB Sexy Groove, this is called. This might be a song that you guys already know. I don't know. Sorry, that was me. Am I beatboxing in that? What the fuck is this? Oh, I did my typical halftime outro. You with those funky moves with dancing. Don't do that to me. That guitar part's fucking gorgeous. What? Did I record that? Hang on. Is that what it was? It's that, but then there's like this lead part. Then the lead part's this bit. That has potential. Let me just listen to that. Why does this start? Is that me beatboxing? To clarify, I can't beatbox. There's no snare in that. I guess whatever the snare sample is, I don't have it anymore. No, it's me again. That bass is also fucking filthy. That's really interesting. We're saving that. Definitely saving that one. I didn't know what to expect for that. It's just called OB Sexy Groove. This one is going to be interesting. It's called OB 2019 Summer Hit. I didn't release any OB songs in 2019, so wonder what this is. It could be literally anything. Hey, you got the funky moves. We're dancing out of tune. You got that funky groove. Never mind. It crashed. I hope you guys are finding this as interesting as I am, because some of these songs I literally haven't listened to in 6 or 7 years. Oh god, I said the numbers. Let's go back to these ones. Now there was one, was it OB Maybe Baby or more OB Baby? Let's see if these work now that I've loaded up Superior Drummer. No, okay, that still crashes. Good to know. Are those the actual words? Because I think the reason that song gets stuck in my head so much is just because I don't know the words. This one's called Whatever Rap. Hang on. This one's called What Even Is This? Which is such a good title for a song. Like, because your guess is as good as mine. There's a bunch of samples here that aren't working anymore. So it's not going to sound how I intended it to sound. But let's put these amps. Everything here has an amp on it. So let's put these amps in there. Superior Drummer is functional, but apparently it had a compressor on it, so let's whack a compressor on it. This is... I weirdly remember this. Hang on. I recognized it. You know it's bad when you recognize, like, the project, you know, but... this also requires an amp. We'll put this amp on there for fun. Okay, let's find out what this is. Put my mastering chain on there so that we can all hear it. Once again, it's disappeared. Why has it disappeared? I got a lot to say to you. Yeah, I got a lot to say. Right, this is also the lights master, so this might be really loud. I was apparently really into that, like, octave dropping thing. Not octave, but, like, chromatic. You know. But I remember this. It's the same chords. Come on, Jack, you can't be that lazy. This is what Occupation Baby originally was. It was songs like this. This is crazy to listen to. You can hear how this turned into, like, songs like Scissors. What is that? I'm at a loss for words. That's pretty cool, I like that. But it's so weird listening to these songs again. Let's find another one. This one's called... Did we listen to Groovy Shit? I don't know if we listened to Groovy Shit. Okay, we'll listen to this one. It's called Boom 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 Boom. It's got a lot of synths in it. It's got full vocals in it. So let's find out what the fuck this is. It's got some harmonies in it. This would be a piano, so let's change that to a piano. Don't know what kind of piano, so we'll just use the tack piano. This is a full-on drum kit, so we're going to turn that into that. Sorry, I'm just fixing some stuff here. We've already got that. That's the Mondo lead, okay. Got a little bit of that. I can't imagine that these vocals are any good. I don't know what song this is. I don't know anything about this. So let's find out what the shit this is. Are you guys ready for this? I have absolutely no idea what this is going to be. There's a bunch of, like, weird chopped up vocals in this, so I'm the vocals, fuck knows.
Baby, I've been looking for you all my life, door to door.
Oh
Wish
yeah.
what you waiting, fading all my life, living down on the floor.
This is when I was making piss take songs.
With your bones, you know, feelings down,
That is me.
This one soul.
It gets big here. I went through a phase of making like, sort of before I started streaming, of like making almost like parody songs, right? Someone would show, a friend of mine I had that would send me a song, and I would make like a piss take version of that song. I don't know what song this is meant to be, but this is me attempting to do that. Yes, that is me. There is an effect with auto-tune called throat length, which allows you to change like the sound of your voice. So this is the original without that on.
Baby, I've been looking for you all my life.
And then this is it with the effect on.
Baby, I've been looking for you all my life.
So it just kind of like lowers your voice. That's hilarious. Why did I call it boom, 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 boom? Okay, we're just gonna go down the list. These aren't in alphabetical order. These are just in random ass order. This one's called Sad Piano Ballad. My piano VST doesn't work anymore. Apparently, I mixed this down. This has been mastered. Let me check what this is first, in case this is something like deeply personal. Hang on. What's the first line? Okay. So this is another one. This is another song I've had for a while that I wrote years and years ago that I was never able to do anything with. It's interesting there's a recorded, like, finalized version of this. This has been mastered. I know you guys couldn't hear that when I just played it. I just wanted to check, just in case it was like, I record stuff. I used to record stuff for other people as well, and I don't think I would have called something Sad Piano Ballad. So, wanted to make sure that I wasn't like using someone else's song, basically. Especially if it was like a personal one. Anyway. Oh, this actually has its own production on it, so I'm not going to be able to use the preset anyway. So let's quickly do this. It looks quite clean though, so let's see. And I actually played the keyboard in this.
Well, this may come as a big surprise. I'm looking for the one to say I love you despite the lies. I'm looking for a great escape.
Remember this.
I hope you read between the lines and cover up your conscience with another taste of paradise.
This is quite ahead of its time, considering this is 2019. I don't know how this song ends, though. I don't think I ever wrote a chorus to this song, but apparently I did here.
I pray that I'm wrong this time.
Don't remember this at all.
If you feel it, you know that I'm right. And I'm feeling something deep inside. And I hope that I'll make it alright. I'm falling for you.
Oh, okay. So this turned into another song.
Falling for you. Falling
That was weird. Okay, that's probably a song I could do something with. That is probably a song I can do something with.
Well, this may.
What are those chords?
We got a B minor.
Hang on, hang on, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on.
This may come as a big surprise. I'm looking for the ones who say.
Is that what I do? Is it just B minor and then down to... Is that G? It's a G. So it's like...
This may come as a big surprise. I'm looking for the ones who say I love you despite the lies. I'm looking for a great escape.
So it's just B-A-G.
Between the lines and cover up your conscience with.
Yeah, we could turn this into an Occupation Baby song. That chorus though, that's a vocal style I don't sing very often, like the belty like style. Let me quickly. I'm gonna reprocess these vocals because I don't have half the plugins anymore. So let me do this. We're in the key of B minor. I say this, you guys can't see what I'm doing.
I pray that I'm wrong this time. If you feel it, you'll know that I'm right. And I'm feeling
I think that's the same key. What key am I in? What is that?
Alright, I'll live for you.
I feel like that's another song.
Pray that I'm wrong this time. Hope that I'm right. And I'm feeling something deep inside. And I hope that I'll make it right. I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you.
Yeah, I could do something cool with that. So this was an era where I was listening to a lot of, like... I don't even know how to describe the type of music I was listening to. But imagine Dragons. Imagine Dragons, but cool. Think about that for a second. Imagine Dragons, but cool. This was when I started listening to people like Missio and Blake Rose, and it's when I first started listening to Half Alive. So like, you get these like slow. Imagine Dragons are uncool. Oh, bless you so much. I'll show you a song. Now, the good thing is that I have a song. I loved this song so much. It's the only time I've ever done this. I want to see if I still have it. Do I still have it? I still have it. This is the only time I've ever done this. I liked this song so much, like I was obsessed with the production of this song, and I wanted to replicate it. So what I did was I made the entire song from scratch. I've never done that with a song before, but I did it with this song. Now the good thing is, because it's my cover, I can't get copyrighted for this. It crashed immediately. What the fuck? Oh no. I think I made this a couple of times. Also, hi button. I don't think this was the one that I was thinking of anyway. This isn't the finished one. So let's go to my J drive and see if there's one in there. There is Hotel Room 22. There's a song called Hotel. Okay, sorry about that. Opened up a new folder, so it crashed the mic. There's a song called Hotel Room by Blake Rose. I know nothing of Blake Rose. I don't know who Blake Rose is or anything about his music. All I know is this song. I saw it on an Overwatch montage video and was like, this song's a fucking banger. I'm obsessed with it. And this year, 2022, I must have listened to it hundreds of times. But I was full on obsessed with it. So I will show you what the song sounds like and why a lot of the songs I wrote around the same time sound quite similar, especially with like the vocal style. The bits I do in here are not one-to-one. He has a much better voice than I do. And obviously like it's going to be produced in a much better way, I think. But I want to see if everything is on here because I need... Yeah, so I've remastered this recently. So this is the song Hotel Room. This is not a song by me. This is by a guy called Blake Rose. Shout out to Blake Rose. I know nothing about him, by the way. He might be really fucking problematic. I don't know. But this song is great, and it goes like this.
I've been drinking, pouring while the whole world's spinning, forgetting myself cause I'm caught up in your selfishness. Give me a sign that I'm not just a man that you hide.
This is a one-to-one with how the original song goes.
But I'm calling your bluff tonight. And I can hear these words they talking, telling me to get out of all the shit you think you got me. What would you say to me if I was standing in your hotel room? See, I'm holding you the way I used to. You're stuck to him like a tattoo. What would you say to me? What would you fucking say to me if I was standing in your hotel room, staring at the ghosts of you? Tell me this ain't deja vu when I'm standing in your hotel room. Black
I did the whole song. We don't have to listen to the whole thing. But, so, that is a cover of Hotel Room. Is that song even well known? I genuinely have no idea. Is that song even that popular? If I type in Hotel Room, it doesn't come up. Maybe I could just play it on stream. It is on stream. It is on there. Came out in 2018. It's got 4.6 million plays. It goes like this.
I've been drinking, pouring while the whole world's spinning, forgetting.
You get the idea, right? The chorus.
Say to me, if I was standing in your hotel room, see I'm holding you the way I used to.
So that was the type of music I was listening to at the time. Same time I was listening to people like Missio. You guys remember Missio? He wrote that song called Sing to Me. It was like, sing to me. I am not doing well, getting tired of my own words. Sing to me. Like, I don't know how to describe that music other than Imagine Dragons if they were cool. And no shade on Imagine Dragons, they're just not cool. But so, well, that's why a lot of these songs sound like that. And I could kind of hear it. Like, I had a face that type of music when I was like 15. So, this was how long ago? That was 2022. What I thought at the time was it was music that was good to like strut down the street to. Like, if I was standing in your hotel, do you know what I mean? Thank you. What was the last thing you heard? Because I made a joke. Okay, that's fine. This song is called God, This Is Funky. And I made a reference to that tweet that was like, there are only a couple of subjects for funk songs, and one of them is, do you have any idea how funky we're about to get? And that's kind of the vibe here. Ooh. I wanted more of that. I liked that. Let me just quickly remaster that, because some of those are just raw guitar sounds, like with no amp or anything. It's meant to be an amp on them. I lost an amp, unfortunately, so. Then we'll do this one. Is this a bass? Yes, it is. And then this is also a guitar. A guitar. Twang man. You know what? 2022 me was right. God, that was funky. Sorry, not even... What? Hang on. 2018. That was 2018. Yeah, to clarify, guys, we're still in 2018. There is... How many songs? 140. Some of them I'm not showing you because, for example, one of them here is the original of All Damn Night. It might just be the song. Let's open it and find out. Let's see what happens. It's fine. It's not got the keys in it. It crashed. Okay. Good to know. So some of them, yeah, will just be songs that I've either released or whatever. But if you'd be interested to see them, some of them are songs like that. Let's see. Where did we get to? We got to God, This Is Funky. I can't even read that. I don't even know what those words are. I think I was meant to say Def Havana-like thing, but I misspelled everything. Okay, already this sounds pretty cool. I know you guys can't hear it. Give me 2 seconds. Do 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 do. Boop doop doop boop do 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 do. How was everyone's day? I don't think I've even asked that yet. I've had a weird day. I've had a very productive day, and then I got home and I made some noodles and I was watching TV and I fell asleep while watching TV eating noodles. It was very strange. Anyway, here's this. Hang on. No, that's not right. That's not right. Store preset. Stream master. And then does the stream master move over to here? It does. Was it a good time to me? It was a good time. Are these vocals? No. Oh, these are guitars. Hang on, I need to put some guitars on here. And there's another guitar here? Yeah, it's 3 guitars. Ah, there's some ambience. There's left and right spookies. My knowledge of music theory wasn't as good when I recorded these songs, so those guitar parts are completely out of tune. No, you are hearing it exactly how I'm hearing it. It wasn't... Those guitar parts did not fit. You're gonna see that. I mean, I wasn't as good a musician as I was now, you know. This was I working where I work now? I was working where I work now at this time, but I was just starting. 2018 I started. And that was recorded in March of 2019. The weird funky version, do you know what I mean? It was out of tune. What were you hearing? Oh. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Here's a fun one. I think you'll enjoy this. Oh, I know what I did. I sent out 2 versions of it because I copied the thing over. Sorry. Matt, you'll enjoy this one. You will enjoy this one. Even though it will be very weird to you, you will enjoy this one. Really weird already. Hang on. There's some things There's some things missing. Bear with me 1 second. Like everything on here is missing. That's missing. Let's turn that to that. Are you missing? You are working. You're also frozen, which means the track is downloaded. That's very odd. Let's put one of those on there. Nope, that's the wrong program. Yeah, you got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes. This is the issue with this, is that a lot of these programs I either don't have anymore or on like an old hard drive or something. So even if the song itself is intact, sometimes some of the plugins I used aren't there anymore. Like for example, this one has... It has an extra kick drum. But the kick drum isn't like there anymore. So... Yeah, this is really weird to see. Hang on. Is this? Okay. I don't think this one's gonna work. Oh, so many of these are crashing. For some reason, it always gets to the bass channel, then crashes. There must be a plugin I used on bass tracks for a while that crash. That's fine. We can always go to the next one. Please work. Yeah, this one works. Okay, this should be interesting. This is an absolute nightmare. You guys might like this one. This one is weird as fuck. And also, it's a song we've already heard today. I mislabeled this. This is not what this is supposed to sound like. We're not supposed to... No, you're not supposed to hear anything just yet. Oh, this is where the vocoder came in as well. Nice. That other one, by the way, Matt, wouldn't work. It was the very first demo storm, but it didn't work properly, which is a bit sad. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Okay. Try and work out what song this is before the singing starts. It's a song you know.
It's too cold to sleep at night, and you're finally breaking down. I'm not the kind of guy who asks any
Do you see what I mean by I tried to do this song in so many different ways? That song was just called What the Fuck? Oh my god! Please tell me this works. Please work. Please work. Yes! Okay, so this is a fun one. Oh, I'm missing everything. Oh no. Did I ever mix this down? I don't think I did. Let me just quickly listen to it and see if it works. Hey, P-Born. Stay there for a second, P-Born. I think you'll really enjoy this. So, unfortunately, this track is missing. So, anything here that is just a single thing like this, right, is a sample from a sample pack I no longer have. And I'm really sad about that. However, the essence of the song is still here. So, a little backstory. For a while, I was very into musical comedy, right? Trust me, this has a payoff. I was very into musical comedy. I loved Bo Burnham, I loved Tim Minchin, Bill Bailey, Stephen Lynch, all those kinds of things. And I really wanted to make my own, like, show, essentially. And so, I wrote, like, a stand-up set that had songs in it, right? And the first thing that I wanted to do was to, like, promote it by making a song, basically saying, like, hey, buy my album. And while I was going through this, a song came out. Does anyone remember the song Freaky Friday? By DJ Khaled was in it. Ed Sheeran was in it. I want to say Lil Pump was in it. Kendall Jenner might have been in it. You don't remember it. Good. It's a diabolical song that made #1 in the UK, right? And it's a song that was so bad. Like, I remember I had just got a new car, and I remember driving to a friend's house. We drank all night, and then I drove back. And I remember being, like, not still drunk, but, like, hungover and, like, just not in a good place. And I put the radio on, and that song came on. And as someone who is a struggling musician, I listened to this song, which is an absolute piss take of a song. It's meant to be like a comedy song where, like, Ed Sheeran plays himself and DJ Khaled plays himself and Kendall Jenner talks about her vagina, and it made #1 in the UK. And I remember being, like, so offended that, like, there was just, like, this lack of respect for the people listening to your music that I was just, like, genuinely on the verge of quitting. And while driving back, I decided I was going to write this song. This song is not what you think it's going to be. Would you like to hear the title of this song? As it stands, the Spite song, yeah? This song is called Fuck You, I Hate You, Buy My Album. And it was going to be the opening track of the album that never happened. This was originally, like, you can see all of the stuff that was on here. This was a whole project that just never came to fruition. I don't know if this joke is going to land, but this is the song.
I've heard it said, if you want money, you write a song, you make it loud, you make it cut.
In fact, I think there is a newer version of this somewhere. Hang on. Before I show you the drop, I'm going to see if there is a newer version of this. Because I have a strange feeling I re-recorded it, because there's a bit missing. That was Fuck You, I Hate You. Was that Fuck You, I Hate You 2? Was that Fuck You, I Hate You 1? Let's listen to Fuck You, I Hate You 1. This has more to it.
Ooh.
In fact, I know that I've shown you this before because it's already playing without me having to show you the I'll have to show you the thingy. Anyway, this is "Fuck You, I Hate You" by my album.
Ooh. I've heard it said, if you want money, you write a song, you make it loud, you make it catchy. And I don't care about integrity, and I don't care about the artistry. You only care if this song has a sexy beat. So sing this one with me, Fuck You, I Hate You by my album. Fuck you, I hate you by my album. Fuck you, I hate you by my album. Fuck you, I hate you. Fuck you, I hate you by my album. Fuck you, I hate you.
Apparently, there's a lot more to this. What the fuck is all this?
Fuck you, I hate you by my album. Fuck you, I hate you.
That's awesome! No words. No words to describe how I'm feeling right now. All your future song probably need to have this. Yeah, maybe they do. Maybe they do. What's next? Hang on, what's next? Oh, next is the Honker Pack theme tune. Hang on, what is this one? So Honker Pack I've shown you before. It was when me and Charlotte wanted to make a horror movie about swans, and I made a theme song. You don't need to hear the Honker Pack theme. In fact, it's on my desktop. You guys, I'll show you in a second. Here's one though. I want you to know the title of this is I Don't Fucking Know, I'm Post Malone Now, or some shit. Bear in mind, I don't think I've ever really sat down and listened to Post Malone. Nothing against the guy. I know he's a lovely guy. I've never really listened to his music. What the fuck is this? You guys can't hear this, can you? There's in fact nothing to this. Like, it's half of the stuff isn't there, so we're not gonna worry about that one.
I've heard it said, if you want money, you write a song, you make it loud, you make it catchy. And I don't care about integrity, and I don't care about the artistry. You only care if this song has a sexy beat.
Look, no worries, Peepin. So this is another attempt at that song I showed you earlier, the Break the Chain Stories song. That never got off the ground. So many of these, like I said, are just projects that never go anywhere. So it's going to be interesting to hear this. This one is bad. I can already tell this one is bad. I know you guys can't hear it yet, but it's bad. Excuse me. What do I have on here? The Jazzy Kit, nice. That's a bass. There's no guitar in this. It's called a funk song. There's no guitar in it. Okay, so this is that song from earlier, but worse.
You know somebody taught me. You know somebody taught me. Everyone you meet knows something you don't. So you will find me roaming. You will find me roaming the streets, looking for those stories that I need. But I will find a home and love another soul, and keep smiling as I go. And what I found out there is something sweeter than anything I'd ever known. Oh, the path is laying before us. Open up another door. It's the end of the night. It's a somber life when
It's like Jamiroquai, but shit. Like that was a rough one. That was definitely an example of one where I recorded it and I saved it just for prosperity, knowing that it wasn't very good. I tend to do that quite a bit, just to kind of keep things like consistent. What is this? Okay. This is an interesting one. So, this is called 2020 Trap Thing. We're in 2020 now. Oh, you can't hear that. Why can't you hear that?
Cause it didn't listen to me when I pressed the button.
Still not working. Oh, no, it is working. What happens to these drums? Look at this. That was it. That was the whole thing. Let me find one that I think there'll be more to it. Did we look at Chilled Fuck? I can't remember if we looked at Chilled Fuck. It's not even a song. It's like one little riff and that's it. Okay, where did we get to? We got to Somebody Told Me 2020, and then there's also Somebody Told Me 2021. There's the Honkapack theme, Idols. So Idol. Oh, FDIM is a fun one. Is this the whole thing? Oh, please tell me I have the whole thing. This is the OG. This is the OG. Okay, so I have shown this on stream before, so it should already be set up to do it. Hang on. Hang on, do I have this mixed down somewhere? Because if I don't, I'd rather show you the finalized version than this not very good version. I think I do have it mixed down somewhere. I do. Okay. So this is another song that whenever I listen to it, I get slightly sad I never did anything with this. Again, this is a song that was very much of that era of like badass walking down the street, blah, blah, blah. But it goes like this.
stay on top with the way that you gotta go. It's who you are. Scared to fail, but I know that you wanna show that you'll go that
It's also way too high for me to sing now. Not this bit, but the chorus is nuts.
If you take him to, I can't be there for you. Please tell me you're falling before I bring you down. Don't tell me he's crawling around. He's telling me I wish somebody told me.
So high.
wish somebody told me that I could stay alive. I wanna make it through now, but my back's against the wall.
There's a second verse, wasn't there? This is what I mean though. Whenever I listen to this song, I get sad that I never did anything with it. Because I feel like that song had so much potential and I was so proud of like that. Hang on, is this on? To pitch a song in a diminished key is really hard to do. It's not a purely diminished key, but it's called F dim, that song, so it uses an F diminished. Give me 2 seconds. I'm waiting for my keyboard to wake up. This thing takes like 10 minutes to wake up. Like me in the morning. I am playing it. It's just... That was an 80 quick switch controller. Hey, the keyboard's on. So that is... Hang on.
Stay on top with the way that you gotta go. It's who you are. Scared to fail, but I know that you wanna show that you'll go that far. And I can't be a friend, but I gotta know if you're taken too. I can't be there for you. Please tell me you're falling before I bring you down.
What was the chord there? I need to look at that song again and find out what that chord was.
Don't tell me, please tell me you're falling before I bring you down. Don't tell me you're falling before I bring you down.
Something like that. But yeah, I feel like that song had so much potential, but I would definitely have to pitch it down now. If I tried to sing that now. I don't think I could sing... I tried to re-record this a lot of times. I'm just looking now, there's like 6 songs called F diminished. Hang on. Let me just quickly do this. It really annoys me that I can't take this microphone off. Can I take this microphone off? I'll bring it over here. Whatever. Yeah, there's some very dodgy chords in there. And just generally a tough song. I would love to finish that song. I think if I ever tried to record that song, I would need to rent a studio because I can't sing full volume here. And I don't think I would be able to hit those notes without belting them. I could pitch the song down, but I feel like it would lose something. Anyway, what is this one? This one's just called Quarantine, which tells you the kind of era we're dealing with here. Something is weird in this one. The vocals definitely sound a bit strange. I know you guys can't hear it. Sorry, give me a sec. The vocals sound a bit weird, and just generally, there's like a timing thing going on. What's going on? So this is what I'm dealing with here. kind of fun. Hang on, we've got a drop here. It sounds a bit like Poppy. You ever listen to Poppy? It sounds a bit like that. That's really interesting. Again, a song I feel like could have potential. It was just called Quarantine. So that wasn't even like based on anything or inspired by anything apart from obviously the fact that, you know, the entire world shut down. If this is what I think it is, I did this on stream. So these are songs that you might have seen. Let's have a little listen. Hang on, you guys can't hear it. I can't show you this one. Well, I can show you it. It's just one file. This was the master, so. But
Feel the way you did last night. And when you get back there, you will let it treat you right. Will let it treat you right.
so yeah, that was the masters of All Damn Light. Forgot what the song's called then. Okay, there's some interesting stuff here. So there's one here called this is my problem. It's called So Fucking Epic 2020 New. What's that? What's that, Jack? Okay, we're gonna go into this blind. There's vocals in this. There's a lot in this. What the hell is this? Okay, I'm going to set it up so you guys can hear it, and we are going to go into this together. If I think it's going to be too cringe, I will stop it. Because there's a chance it's going to be real cringe. What song was so fucking epic? Okay. The fuck was that? Fuck's sake!
Finally breaking down. I'm not the kind of guy who asks anyone for help, and so sing it clear.
I tried to make this song so many times.
Loud. I write these songs to make you proud.
To be fair, that keyboard part is in the final chorus of the original song. There's a second verse, hang on. Apparently I just pitch shifted it. What's the last chorus? What the fuck was I on when I wrote this? Okay. That's fascinating. What else? There's a couple here that seem to be named after stuff. Wanna Go? There's a lot to this. Okay. What the fuck is this? I think this is another like piss takey song because I just listened to the first minute of it to see what it was, and it sounds like I'm taking the piss. I don't know if I am though. This might have been in a drunken stupor. Okay. fuck am I saying?
It's the same in the morning, storming out. What you waiting for?
Kiwian. E minor. I think this was meant to be like an Imagine Dragons type thing. Let me just start it again with the vocals audible because they were really quiet for some reason.
I've been here before, you've been here before, with the lights down low.
Bear in mind this was locked out.
We've been here before, you've been here before, with the lights down low. Yeah, it's the same in the morning, storming out. What you waiting for? Feel like it's another troubled love.
There's something there. I get that melody that's stuck in my head quite a lot, so apparently I still remember this song. Pee pee poo poo. Hello Moo, how are you? What are the words there?
It's time, I don't know that you wanna show up now, baby.
The fuck was that? Like, there's something there. I like the vibe of this song, but obviously I was just... So I do a thing sometimes, and Moo's been experienced to this when I've sent her demos. If I don't know what words I'm going to sing, if I write a song and I don't have lyrics for it, I will just make them up as I go. I will completely ad-lib them. And sometimes they turn out okay and I use them, and sometimes they are complete and utter nonsense. I think this was an example where I had a melody and an idea, but it didn't have any words.
I've been here before, you've been here before, with the lights down low. We've been here before, you've been
Like,
here before.
when you don't remember what your song is about, you know that something has gone wrong along the way, you know? Okay. That was interesting. There was another one that was a similar era. Fall So Far. I remember calling a song this. I don't remember how the song goes, though. I'm really hoping it loads. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Don't do this to me. Come on, don't do this to me. I'll fight you. Sorry, I wanted to press a button, but because it's not responding, it would have crashed. Oh, hang on.
Stay on top with the way that you gotta go. It's who you are. Scared to fail, but I know that you wanna show, and that you'll go that far. And I can't be a friend, but I gotta know if you'll take him too. I can't be there for you. Oh,
It loaded! Oh my god, I cannot believe that actually loaded. Oh. What is this? This is insane. This is like not a song I would write nowadays. I'm fully aware again that you cannot hear it just yet. I just need to make sure that things are like all good before I send it out to the world, you know, in case it's just like something not appropriate. Let's have a little listen. You can't hear it. Why can't you hear it? I think this may have also been around the time I first discovered 21 Pilots. So, some of these songs are very early 21 Pilots inspired. Why is this just not listening to me? Okay, there you go.
Before you fall asleep, you know that I will always be in your dreams at night. Oh, and now you come to me with open arms. I've never seen you fall so far.
That sounded like it was going to build up to a really good drop, and then it just fucking ended.
I've never seen you fall so far.
Wow. If this stream isn't just a perfect example of what ADHD is like, I don't know what is. Because I liked that. That was quite good. They're not lyrics I would write nowadays. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. Now this song, I have a strange feeling is a recording of someone else. So if it is, I'm not going to show someone else's song on stream. Because I used to like record people's songs for, you know. It is, okay, so I'm not going to show that one. Let's see if there are any others from this folder, or if I should check in some of the other folders. There's one here called Billie Eyelash, which I'm sure someone has made that joke before. But I called this song Billie Eyelash, and that's really funny to me. This is also the first one I've opened up. It hasn't been like, by the way, you don't have this plugin anymore. By the way, you don't have this anymore. So whether I've edited this recently, or whether I just used a bunch of stuff that like samples I still have. But let's check it out. It is very Billie Eilish, to be fair. This is basically it. Okay. Okay. That was Billie Eilish. Oh, apparently I did another one that's called Billie Eilish 2. But I wanted to check this one. Holy fuck. So, I want to talk about the title of this song. I'm going to post in chat what this song is called. And I want you to try and work out what the fuck I was trying to say. That is the file name of this song. Big Evil Build Up. Oh, hang on. Big Evil Build Up Rock Song. Big Evil Build Up Rock Song. There you go. Big Evil Build Up Rock Song. We'll never know. We'll never know what that song is. Incredible stuff. Incredible scenes here at the Jats Game Face music streams. There was one on here I just saw that I really wanted to show. Please work. It's so cool if this works. It doesn't work. Why are you stinky? The two that I've just tried to open were the sub sound, you know, the diddle 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 boom, and the gifted sub sound, the little 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 do 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 put a little little do 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 boom. It was those two. This song is called Groovy Boy 2020. I think these all use the same preset because they're all called the same thing. I think I made a preset for the stream sounds for the songs, including the raid sound, including the sub sound and the gift sub sound. And I think something on there corrupted. What I'd like to do then, the idea behind today's stream was to see if any of these songs not only just go down this road and see if there were any fun ones, but it was also to see if any of these were like redeemable, if any of these songs had something to them that we could make use of. And I've definitely found a couple that I'm like, hang on, that sounded pretty good. So there's definitely a few here that I think we could work with. What the hell is this one? This is going to be interesting because this sounds exactly the same as that, like, slightly bastardized version of Lights. Let's give it the Lights Master, why not? But there's no vocals, and there's like a weird synth, and it sounds like the Metroid Prime menu music. Which, big fan of Metroid Prime, so if it's similar to that, you know, I'm all about that. So let's have a listen to this. I also think I've used that chord progression in a sub song. Okay. All right. There was a few more of these I wanted to go over. I think the OB 2019 album is going to be the most interesting. So, did we listen to Queen's song? Well, it's broken. That's really annoying to know that some of these songs are lost, and they could be the really good ones, they could be the incredible ones, they could be the ones that'll make me famous. Let's try one of the other ones in that folder. If not, we'll go to the songs that I think are redeemable. Okay. Now I'm slightly worried because I just tried to open up the scissors, the original scissors, and it's not loading. Which is sad. So, the songs that I think are redeemable, this one here that was called Sad Piano Ballad, had some really nice sounds to it. That was this one here that was like...
Well, this may come as a big surprise. I'm looking for the ones who said I despite the lies. I'm looking for a great escape.
Why can't I turn it up?
I hope you read between the lines and cover up your conscience with another taste of paradise, another dose of recklessness.
Okay. There's definitely some stuff here, isn't there? What are these little things? That's creepy as hell. Jesus. Some of these sound effects are horrifying. There's this really annoying feature of this thing called the grungelizer, which just adds a hum to everything. Anyone wearing headphones or with the big speaker? Here's the hum. Is it without? I also don't know why the EQ looks like this. I'm going to turn them off for now.
I hope you read between the lines and cover up your conscience with recklessness.
I wonder if this sound needs to be something different, because there's a tremolo piano there, but what if... I think originally it was just a piano. Oh, I like that.
Well, this may come as a big surprise.
Well, some strings.
Well, this may come as a big surprise.
Or what if it was like a pad?
It come as a big surprise.
That's a bit more occupation, baby.
I'm looking for the ones who say I love you despite the lies. I'm looking for a great escape.
Then isn't this just a drone? This is just a C the entire time. Yeah, this is a drone the entire time. So this needs to be something brighter then. So what about Rainpad? What does Rainpad sound like? That sounds lovely. Shall I make it a 9 chord? Because I make everything a goddamn 9 chord. Probably I just did this with 2-finger notes. That's crazy. Ah, we'll keep as is.
Well, this may come as a big surprise. I'm looking for the ones who say I love you despite the lies. I'm looking for a great escape.
This is very vibey, I like this.
I hope you read between the lines and cover up your conscience with Another taste of paradise, another dose of recklessness.
That is such a strange ending to this song. Spacer, what was this? That was, we couldn't open it, but it was something that I wrote down. That was the title of one of the songs, was that. And I was trying to work out what it was, and then I said it out loud. Big Evil builds a prog rock song. Yeah, Big Evil Builder. So this song, Matt, is one of the ones that I thought was redeemable. And I think it sounds pretty good. I would probably like to re-record these vocals.
I pray that I'm wrong this time. I pray that I'm wrong this time. I pray that I'm wrong this time.
We start checking your titles for typos. The thing is that a lot of these songs I write at 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I go, oh my god, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I need to go to bed. So I type out a title and then I go. And then I have moments like this years later where I discover them. What I'd like to do, I'd like to just vibe around with this for a little bit. So there's...
This may come as a big surprise. I'm looking for the one to say.
Where's that G chord land? So it goes.
Come as a big surprise. I'm looking for the one to say.
What I could do, I really like doing this, and it'll be something that I hope you guys find interesting. Obviously, you're hearing the raw sound of my microphone. But I can run the microphone into the program, and so you hear the effects and everything. And it means I can also hear the effects too, which is something you very rarely get to do properly. Like when I record, it's usually like this. It's dry, so it's nice to hear 1 2 1 2 the sound effects. So for example, if I stick on like a big reverb or something, 1 2 1 2 1 2, I get that. And my favorite one to do is the Valhalla Supermassive. This is the exact sound that's used in Lights for the backing vocals. I want this to last for a really long time. Feedback all the way up. 1 2. Let's crank up this. 1 2 1 2. Should we do the guitar too? Too much feedback. And then what I do is I mute my microphone so that the only thing you're hearing is this. Is that a bit too much? I feel like that's a bit much. Let's turn it down a tad. Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic. So now you can only hear me through that. So I can dick around with this.
This may come as a big surprise. I'm looking for the one to say I love you despite the lies. I'm looking for a great escape.
That sounds quite a lot like Lights, doesn't it?
I hope you read between the lines, lines.
Would it sound better on keyboard?
I hope you read between the lines and cover up your conscience with
What if pad on the keyboard?
pad on the keyboard.
Hang on, that's saucy. Give me a sec. Can I just unplug this? There you go. I've never done this before. For Freddie Mercury.
This may come as a big surprise. I'm looking for the one to say.
It's a bit too bright. Nope. Ooh. What do we think to that? That's pretty tasty.
This may come as a big surprise. I'm looking for the one to say I love you despite the lies. I'm looking for a great escape. Hope you read between the lines and cover up your conscience with another taste of paradise, another dose of recklessness.
Okay. What are the chords to this chorus? B, A, G, B, A, G, B, F sharp. Okay.
Cover up your conscience with another taste of paradise, another dose of recklessness.
Just gotta take the mic off. Just gotta do that. It's much easier to hold. I don't know why there's a gate on it, because there shouldn't be. What is gating it? Is it this? Is it this? What is adding a gate to it? Where's the gate coming from? Test it. Nah, fam, don't like it. Right, okay, so that chorus.
I hope you read between the lines. Cover up your conscience with
Ooh, Jesus Christ. That was so loud. Ooh, I kinda like that. Oh, I really like that.
I hope you read between the lines and cover up your conscience with another taste of paradise, another dose of recklessness. I'm praying that I'm wrong this time. If you feel it, know that I'm right. And I'm
the very start, we'll go. In fact, let's go for something else. I think this slightly changes the pitch, and it's putting me off. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What the fuck? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. That sounds like a fucking fun. That's so funny. Why is there a noise gate? Oh, it's on the master, isn't it? It's on the master. It's on the fucking master, mate. It is on the master. I like it, I'm just gonna turn it down a bit. Okay, now there's some buzzing, but fuck it, right? Okay, so. Is that already a song? I very much doubt you can copyright this.
This may come as a big surprise. I'm looking for the one to say I love you despite the lies. I'm looking for a great escape. I hope you read between the lines and cover up your conscience with another taste of paradise, another dose of recklessness. I pray that I'm wrong this time. If you feel it, know that I'm right. And I'm feeling something deep inside. And I know that we'll make it alright. Falling for you.
What if it was an octave down? What if it was lower?
I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you.
Okay. What do we think? Do we think this is serviceable? Do we think this is something we could bring back? Do we think this is the version that we just use, you know?
Well, this may come as a big surprise.
I can also tell just from the sound of it that I'm using the other microphone there, which I can't remember where it is.
Well, this may come as a big surprise. Well, this may come as a big surprise. I'm looking for the one to say I love you despite the lies. I'm looking for a great escape.
Maybe it needs a guitar solo. Hang on. Hang on.
And cover up your conscience with another taste of paradise.
Maybe not.
Another dose of recklessness.
You think the guitar works there? Does it? Weirdly, I don't think this song needs any drums. I feel like it doesn't need any. Maybe after that, I'm falling for you, like a boom, you know?
Or maybe it just doesn't need it. What's that last chord? I got a B there, but that doesn't sound like a B to me. That's an E. That's why it's an E.
Falling for you.
I feel like I have ripped something off with that. What song is that?
Falling for you.
So it's...
Pray that I'm wrong this time. If you feel it, you know that I'm right. I'm feeling something deep inside, and I hope that I'll make it right. I'm falling for you.
What to work with, I can Google it. It's that specifically that melody of do, 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 do. I mean, that melody is just... Hang on. Which, to be fair, is a melody I use quite a lot. Like, I like those pentatonic fuckery bits. Do we think this vocal needs re-recording? I don't know if I can sing like this at the moment. Hang on. I can tell by how I'm singing it. First of all, that delay is really creepy. I can tell by the way I'm singing it that I did this in such a way that I was singing loudly, but not too loud. I was trying to keep it down.
I pray that I'm wrong this time. If you feel it, you'll know that I'm right. And I'm feeling something deep inside.
I can tell because instead of saying side, I said side, which means I was closing my mouth instead of opening it.
Something deep inside. And I hope that I'll make it alright. I'm falling for you.
Crazy vibrato there.
Falling for you. Falling for you.
So do we think it needs some guitar in there? Do we think it needs drums?
This may come as a big surprise. I'm looking for the one to say.
Also, do we think that it needs... So, one thing I definitely like to fuck around with is pitch-shifted vocals. You'll know that if you listen to any of my music. So, does this sound better?
Well, this may come as a big surprise.
This is now just giving, I think I'm gonna die in this house.
Well, this may come as a big surprise. I'm looking for the one to say. I love you despite the lies. I'm looking for a great escape.
So that was how the original singing had this like... It was like... What if that was on a guitar?
Between the lines.
Interesting. What's the thing? Okay, so here's the thing. Right? Here's the thing. This is why my mental illness is annoying. Because where does this fit on the album? Where does this fit on the OB album? Because, for reference, some of the other songs on the OB album sound like this. Oh god, where did I put the album? I have the whole album, or is it? Not the whole album. Most of the album. I put it in my downloads folder for some reason. I don't think I did. Where did I put the thing? 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 Okay, so the album contains songs like this. Like this is... Yeah.
From the start to death, I was thinking that I can never live without you.
That's one of the songs that's on the album. Here's another song on the album.
Still way over my eyes. If you wanna leave, tell me where you wanna go.
Here's another song on the album.
Well, now I'm hoping that you're not running from yourself. I can't tell. What are you running from?
So, where does this fit into all that?
Well, this may come as a big surprise. I'm looking for the one to say I love you despite the lies.
It fits, okay.
Well, this may come as a big surprise. I'm looking for the one to say I love you despite the lies. I'm looking for a great escape.
When did I record? I'd love to know when I recorded this. I look like file info. I can. Hang on, let me go to the pool.
I hope you read between the lines
The most recent
and cover up your conscience with
The most recent audio file was recorded in 2020.
another taste of paradise,
It was...
another dose of recklessness.
It was in 23. It was a reversed vocal.
I pray that I'm wrong this time. You know that I'm right, and it's something deep in.
That's ridiculous. Oh, the auto-tune's been out there. Okay, I'm finishing soon anyway. But thank you, man. I appreciate it. I love you, man. Have a good one. I'll see you on Monday. I don't know what I'm going to do on Monday, but I'll see you on Monday. I need to decide what to do with this.
Pray that I'm wrong this time. If you feel it,
Just playing BG3. Okay.
and I'm feeling something deep inside, and I'm this may come as a big surprise.
Let me have a little look, because apparently I have mixed this down. Like, the reason that there's, like, the blue is because it's one that I have previously mixed down. So maybe there is a mixed down version of this somewhere with the original sounds in there. When was this? This was 2018. And what was this called? Sad Piano Ballad. It's called Falling For You. What did I call this song? Jesus Christ, Jack. This doesn't help when you call of your songs this shit. No, this is another Occupation Maybe song I never finished. Maybe my goal for this year should be trying to finish some of these goddamn songs.
If you feel it, you know that I'm right. And I'm feeling something deep inside. And I pray that we'll make it alright. I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you. Falling for you. Yeah.
I really don't think I have a finalized version of this. That was a completely different song. Another song that I need to sort out. That was me breathing. Sort of how my brain feels right now. Maybe I didn't put it in a folder. Maybe I just mixed it down somewhere. No, I don't know if we're ever going to find this. I mean, we've got it here, so we know, like, the stuff that's on here. I was just curious what the original sounds were. Oh, hang on. Yep, just stuff that's in a folder called New Folder. New folder 2, which is empty, but new folder 1 has vital information in it. Jesus. Okay. I have one more listen to it. I'm going to keep it as just a regular ass piano. I think one on here is just called Mellow Grand, right? I'll do. Okay.
Well, this may come as a big surprise. I'm looking for the one to say
What's the...
I love you despite the lies. I'm looking for a great escape. I hope you read between the lines and cover up your conscience with a Another taste of paradise, another dose of recklessness.
That ending is really odd. Okay, I'm gonna do some like little adjustments to this, but I'm gonna end stream here because it's just suddenly hit me how tired I am. I've also got a bit of a cold, which I'm realizing is why I'm drinking so much. It's water, by the way. But we're gonna raid out. Thank you all for being here. This was a little bit of a self-indulgent stream. Just going back through some of the stuff I've recorded over the years. And seeing what's redeemable and what things I can use for other songs. But it's nice to find a song that I'm like, actually, this song could be something. This could really work with something. But I think it needs a little bit of tweaking, a little bit of changing. But yeah, we're going to raid out a Purple Sage. Once we get into a chat, if you can spam some of that if you're a sub, spam some of that if you're not a sub. And yeah, I will see you guys on Monday. I don't know what I'm going to do on Monday. I haven't decided yet. Matt thinks I should play BG3. I worry that's a very long game, but we will see. I'll have a little look at some other games. There are some other things I want to do. Part of me does want to maybe do another playthrough of Resident Evil 9, but not sure. Not sure yet. But anyway, I love you guys. I will see you on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend. Tell someone you love that you love them. Kiss a dog. Love you guys. Bye.